Alright, let's say that it's Valentine's Day, right? You two start dating because you like each other, and then 3 weeks later it just starts to fall apart for whatever the reason. Alright, let's say a second scenario, right? You two have been going out, but then you start to develop problems because one of you wasn't even honest to the other one. And then fighting ensues, and then at the heat of the moment, you kick a puppy in the kneecap. So not only are you crying in bed, your ass is gonna go to jail because of animal abuse. But that's besides the point. I'm gonna try to get you out of this hole that you dug yourself into and just try to move on. And this is where the vlog starts. Alright, first thing you have to realize, this represents your face, and this represents sense. Get your shit together, man! Or woman. Alright, for the sake of this video, let's pick a androgynous name to call you. Chris. Chris, get your shit together. You can prevent forest fires, Chris. Alright, here, lesson 1. Here are a few things that you have to realize. What your friends say. Maybe both of you wanted to move on, and it's a mutual understanding between the two, and you're gonna be friends. No! 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 One of your asses got dumped. You got your ass dumped. Alright, maybe both of your asses got dumped. I don't know. Well, just tell me about all the good things that you went through, and it's gonna just go by smoothly. Man, you're not supposed to think about all the good things that you went through. Man, I'm not gonna listen to you talk about what you thought about his nipples, cause what am I gonna say? And the things that he did to my nipple? Yeah, his the problem with thinking only all the good things about it is that you're gonna gravitate towards your ex, you're gonna be tethered to your past, and that's the exact opposite of what you're trying to do. And I've been hearing a lot of people say that, you know, you should think about all the bad things that you two went through. I understand where that came from. I understand that's an easy to go stepping stone for getting over your ex. I've been seeing it in a lot of middle school couples. I've been seeing it in a lot of high school couples even. That's also not gonna help you. What was your primary goal, Chris? Your primary goal is, yes, you do have to get over your ex, but it also means that you have to move on, okay? Move forward. As long as you're talking shit about your ex, you're still gonna be tethered to your past. But it's gonna be worse now because whenever you think about him or her, you're also gonna have that intent to do harm, or emotional harm, even physical harm. I'm not saying that you will do it, I'm just saying that, you know, it's a possibility. I'm gonna have to slap your face harder, man. You know what? F that shit, okay? I'm gonna punch you in the appendix, alright? I thought this through. Your appendix is the most useless part of your body, but hopefully it doesn't rupture and, you know, poison your body. Chris, do you know how rare it is to keep your first relationship for your whole life? I've only known 2 couples that still held on to their first relationship and are still going strong. One of which I met in high school. I see them making out in the corner and I just cringe to my stomach, okay? I don't want to see that. The second of which is my grandparents. You'll never live up to your grandparents in terms of romance, okay? My grandparents, they've been around for 56 years. Alright, they figured some shit out. Lesson 2, Chris. Reassess who you were as a person before that relationship happened. Make yourself a wiser person that way. Remember that thing that I said about not thinking good thoughts or thinking bad thoughts about your ex? What you can get out of it is a well-deserved reality check. Ask yourself this. What in the flaming happened to you? I asked my friend the exact same question. Before he was in the relationship, he was like all quiet, he was like cheery, like awkward kid, and after the breakup, you know what he turned into? He turned into an emo ass motherfucker. This is the second story. This is what I've been through. My relationship was like a butterfly in the stomach thing. It was more like a lust more than trust thing. So you knew it wasn't even gonna last that long. And over time, I got more angry, I got more aggressive, I got more aggravated, I got more paranoid. I was always trying to impress my girl. This was far from who I was as a person before it happened. See me as a single dude before everything went down, I was like this awkward, shy, quiet kid. But I was also this cool, calm, collected person, which everybody loved, and I made everybody feel good. Not like that. And as soon as I realized this, I just knew it had to end at some point. That's the sad truth, Chris. If at any point in the relationship, you see yourself change into a lesser version of who you are, end that shit. For example, you're a cool, calm, collected person, but then someone farts right next to you, right? And then you turn into this like ghetto black woman named Latifah. And what do? You go away, right? You escape the radius of that fart, bro. There's no way you're gonna sit there and just inhale that literal shit. The f is wrong with you? Lesson 3. Reassess what you look for in a person. And try not to BS this one, okay? I've been seeing people make a list of what they try to look for in a person, and when I read it, that shit is like the most ridiculous thing that I've ever read. How are you gonna be a girl and just have the audacity to write down, I want him to smell like the wolf as he leads the rabbits through the meadows of the caribou. For the love of God, how are you gonna be a guy and just write down, well, titties banging? Don't come up with that unrealistic BS, okay? Rabbits through the caribou? The fuck? Because if you think about it, what is it gonna look like in your resume? Thank you for applying to tech support. I've read your resume and it says that you have a 14-inch chicken tikka masala. Think deeply on this one, okay? Alright, for the sake of this video, I'm gonna pick another androgynous name. Sam. Chris, what do you look for in Sam? You've met a lot of people before. I should be assuming that one of them had to embody everything that you look for in Sam, right? And lesson number 4. When you're ready, start again. And for the love of God, just be more cautious this time, alright, Chris? I don't want you to just blindly walk into a relationship, okay? Don't come crying to me if your girl all of a sudden has like a small lumpia sticking up her crotch. Because if that happens and I hear about it, I'm gonna laugh. Man, what the hell?